Hi, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. In this one, I'm just happy to share with you all that I got through my classes for this semester, this quarter already. Yeah, I'm so happy that basically I just got all the work done, and basically I'm on good ground to keep going. And so just sharing with you all, I think the theme of this video really is to celebrate success, but to really think, okay, I have come a long way, and where I've come from, the challenges I faced, and how to share that with you all to where we can all appreciate the things that we've gone through in life as well. And so I'm happy to have passed these classes to move forward, just because I know that I really want to continue in this one degree that I'm working on. And part of that drive is to not only to survive for finances, of course, but also to work with others, work with people. And to me, as I've shared with you all, social work is the one degree I'm working on. And I think just because of how there's a need for helping people in any community, it is so important that I think we consider helping that profession in some regard to help more people. The more you help and supply more counselors and services, perhaps you can help provide more services for other people in different populations. So in regards to which people I'll be able to help and serve, we'll see. But the overall case is that there's hope, there's optimism, and that is something you want to breathe in a fire of hope. And so for all of you people who have seen this channel before, just giving you that kindle of fire to get your hope up again. Just think of the things that you're able to do now and things that you may want to accomplish in the future. How many of you want to consider going back to school to get another degree? Would any of you consider going for the next certificate to earn a little more money or more credentials to put on your resume? And I think there's something within each of us that we can do when we set aside the habits, the toxic habits that keep us from being productive. Now, to get to this point, right, of course, sleep is something that I have to work with, of course, in order to be productive and wake up early on time, but also go to bed on time in order to keep being productive, but also sharing with other people. How do you make your schedule work for you in that you're productive, spending time with family, folks, friends, having your own time to be with yourself, to kind of meditate and reflect? And I think connecting that with the theme today, that's the second thing I'll stress. How do you work in your schedule that you have set for you? Do you set the schedule to where you are having the most free time at night, middle of the day, afternoon, morning? When are you at your prime, working at your best? So consider that in this video. When do you work the best? When are you the most productive? Do you need that morning coffee, the burrito, the burger, wherever you are in the country, to get your morning food going, but then to also get you motivated to work on the next task? And so there's that acronym of the GOAT, the idea that, greatest of all time. How do the GOATs stay productive throughout their careers, getting things done, being accomplished? Yeah, I would argue, okay, celebrate your victories along the way, but then keep having your eye on the prize in the long run as well. So that way you're validating yourself in the short term, but in the long term, you know you're going to keep going and keep growing. And I would argue that there's no final goal in the sense that, okay, there's always a new update, always a new book, always a new theory. But maybe perhaps you can discover that. Who knows? Maybe you discover something big to share with your company, your school, your teachers, coworkers, whoever it is, and you just kept studying and you found something that was helpful for people. And so for anyone here who wants to go into business, be an entrepreneur, I would argue and share with you all, don't give up on that dream. Keep it alive. For some people, I was just thinking of one of my favorite actors. He kept making movies on boxing. You could probably think of who I'm talking about. But then by switching the theme around, because he was a very athletic person, to another kind of genre of action, adventure, saving lives, going against bad guys. Just by switching the theme, that could tweak your capability a little further to do more things. And so on this channel, right, I've made all those playlists, of course, so that way I can always tweak and work on different projects at the same time. And so that would be my third point for this video, as far as staying motivated to keep working on a project. Switch the theme, tweak it to where you see something great with not only yourself, but the goal and the people you're going to help. Right, so I said social work, but maybe tweaking it to where, oh, maybe I can go teach at school. Maybe I could go work as a coach in some other places as well with sports, because I like working with people. I could work with the team, kids, the coaches. Okay, always thinking of a little tweak in the theme. And I would argue that is a big way to keep your motivation going, as far as getting up early, going to bed early, or working late, going to bed late because you know you're working late, and finding your product hours. When are you most effective? And I would argue that is the first step as far as becoming a very successful person. It's early morning, but being a success, helping people in life. And so for me, it's like, okay, I know my times to when to create these videos, when to make them, edit them, and then send them to the public. But by being so aware of that, finding that routine, and then tweaking the routine to make yourself more productive and tackle more projects, that is something to be very mindful of. And in engineering, we call that the side assignments. So we have the critical path to follow, but if you're able to accomplish all the other objectives on the side of that critical path that you're mainly focused on, you're going to be so successful, reliable, and that is where your value as an entrepreneur, employee, employer, boss comes into play. People will resonate and reflect and respect that. And so that is my self-care video for you. So think of the critical path that you're trying to accomplish the side goals, maybe tweak a theme. You're going to be great, my opinion, of course, but I know you're going to be productive in whatever you do. So thank you, everybody. Have a good Friday. See you later.